Welcome back to our channel, where we provide updates and undisclosed narratives on Catherine, Princess of Wales, and her royal family. We provide you with the exciting news. Catherine and Princess Charlotte spotted in most adorable moments as they brighten up summer in style. It is always a pleasure for me to write about mother and daughter moments, and this summer seems to be much more exciting than usual. It is not only the news that Princess Catherine has made a successful recovery from her disease, it is also the fact that Princess Catherine and Princess Charlotte bring the sunshine to my work, although I have been writing about Princess Catherine for 14 years. One of the moments that continues to amaze me is when a mother and her daughter appear together in public while wearing designer clothes. This video captures the most stunning event between Princess Catherine and Princess Charlotte throughout the summer for your viewing pleasure. The men's final of the Royal Blue Rally takes place on July 13, 2025, at the center court. Charlotte imitated her mother's formal, "How do you do?" and earned an approving smile from Sally Ambrose before scurrying ahead to the foot of the royal box steps. Princess Catherine, William, George, and Charlotte arrived at Gate 5 just after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. They paused for the customary handshake with Sally Ambrose, a member of the Committee of Management. The remarkable mother-daughter mirroring was immediately noticeable from the beginning. The ruffled white sundress that Charlotte wore was a response to Catherine's midi-length safiya dress, which was a shade of emerald blue and had a gentle bow that was positioned on her left shoulder. The dress included navy piping and a cornflower blue hair ribbon, which visually connected the two pieces. By midday, the identical ribbons that were running down their backs became a meme with the tagline "Copy Princess Catherine," literally because of the fact that it was quickly discovered by observers that Princess Catherine had braided the 10-year-old's hair herself that morning. Inside center court, the temperature reached 27 degrees Celsius, prompting the family to spread out matching white paper fans to combat the humidity. Lip reader Jeremy Freeman later decoded one such exchange, catching Charlotte's breathless, "Oh, wow," when Princess Catherine explained that men's doubles champions Cash and Glasspool had only been a team for 10 months before winning Wimbledon. Charlotte and her mother leaned in between points, hiding whispers behind those fluttering fans by leaning in close to each other. The responses that Charlotte had were like a highlight reel for humans. Imitating her mother's wide-eyed astonishment when Sinner saved set point, she pumped her fist so fiercely that George smiled and prodded her water mist fan into motion. She clutched both cheeks following an Alcaraz drop-shot victory, and she replicated her mother's reaction. Within 5 minutes, Mini-Me Wimbledon and Charlotte were trending on X, and InStyle referred to the duo as courtside twins with attitude. Cameras were able to capture the excitement of the event. Charlotte and Pippa Middleton, who was situated a few seats behind, sneaked out of the stadium to get some lemonade in the middle of the match. Karwali Tang, a photographer, remembers the child jumping down the stairs and, upon her return, bursting into laughter as she shared a secret joke with her mother. Princess Catherine was bent over, shoulder to shoulder, and the two of them were shivering with silent laughter as play continued behind them. After Alcaraz's victory in straight sets, the most delightful cameo of the day unfolded. Princess Catherine called Charlotte across the barrier rope on her way to the courtside to present the trophy. Charlotte's curtsy wobbled just enough to be adorable before Princess Catherine's steadying grip reached the small of her back. The victor of the tournament knelt down to shake the hand of the princess. Cameras captured a video of Charlotte mouthing the phrase "well played." Within 24 hours, the video received 12 million views on TikTok and has generated the hashtag #CharlotteServesGrace. The teachings continued until after the confetti had been thrown. Princess Catherine pointed to the computerized scoreboard that she and Charlotte had filled in at home while waiting for their departure. She joked that the youngster selections for semi-finalists had defeated George's by 2 matches, which was a nugget that InStyle followers responded to with 25,000 laughing emoji comments. Finally, as the family exited the members' lawn, wildlife presenter Steve Backshall approached them with his son. Charlotte recognized him from the CBBC program Deadly 60, and he immediately began asking questions about hammerhead sharks. Princess Catherine's soft darling, "The carriage is waiting," urged her to continue. During the impromptu conversation, which was captured in the picture gallery of Town and Country, Charlotte cemented her status as the royal with the most curious nature at Wimbledon. In 2025, the greatest rally on center court was not struck with a racket, but rather shared in whispered asides, matching fans, and that ever-tender hair tuck. This is evidence that every micro-moment between mother and daughter added new warmth to an already beloved Wimbledon tradition. From hair ribbons to handshake etiquette, every micro-moment between mother and daughter added new warmth to an already beloved tradition. On June 14, 2025, the Turquoise twins participate in Trooping the Color, which will take place at Horse Guards Parade and Buckingham Palace Pavilion. With their identical aquamarine outfits, Princess Catherine and Princess Charlotte, who was 11 years old at the time, stole the show in London 3 weeks before their appearance at the center court. Catherine wore a sculptural Catherine Walker coat dress with ivory lapels, an Irish Guards brooch glinting over her heart, and a Juliette Botterill hat tilted exactly so as she traveled along the mall with her daughter. The two of them traveled together in the Ascot Landau. The color scheme was repeated by Charlotte, who wore a lighter aqua dress that was tied up at the waist with a white bow. Charlotte had her braid ribboned as neatly as a regimental line. An adorable conversation took place on the balcony of the castle, while the Royal Air Force flew over. Catherine lowered her head and whispered 2 words together as the opening notes of God Save the King began to rise. "National Anthem," she said. Charlotte immediately drew perfect attention to herself, gently gripped her mother's gloved fingers, and then, with her eyes beaming, coaxed her brothers into striking the ideal stance. Every photographer's day was brightened by Catherine's fast, secretive grin. The video clip raced across X in less than 10 minutes and was nicknamed Mini Majesties by those who liked it 250,000 times. The fashion journalist Emma Shacklock applauded the return of the coordinated mother-daughter tableau and claimed that the turquoise combination restored a tradition that had not been seen since 2018. This demonstrated Charlotte's growing influence in her personal style choices. There were comment threads that were filled with chains of loving emojis and the hashtag #AquaRoyals, and one TikTok video that went popular referred to the duo as Pantone 184733 come to life. The cool shade was interpreted as summer optimism following Catherine's proclamation of remission in January. Yet the family also donned black armbands to honor victims of the recent Air India accident. This somber edge intensified the tenderness of Charlotte's modest waves. Symbolism was woven at every seam. While onlookers received a final glimpse of Catherine escorting her daughter back inside, many said, "Well done, darling," and Charlotte's beaming smile seemed like the parade's actual conclusion. A promise kept in purple. The men's final is scheduled for July 14, 2024. It was just Princess Catherine's second public engagement since she announced that she was undergoing treatment for cancer, and she had promised Charlotte a girls' day at Wimbledon to make up for months of missing time. Princess Catherine's visit, only her second public engagement since making the announcement, was laden with emotion. A violet Safiawa midi dress with sculpted pleats, nude kitten heels, and the green and purple ribbon of the All England Club fastened at her heart were the selections that Princess Catherine made for her royal optimism symbol. Charlotte matched the ambiance of the court by wearing a frock with blue polka dots, guess, and crisp half-up braids. She also wore bubble pink Ray-Ban Jr. sunglasses whenever the sun broke through the clouds. After Carlos Alcaraz's victory against Novak Djokovic, Princess Catherine gently led her 9-year-old son forward. This was the most endearing moment that took place off the court. Princess Catherine placed a proud palm between her daughter's shoulders and watched her curtsy, which caused photographers to scramble for the ideal mother-mentor picture. Charlotte extended her hand with a sense of self-assurance. In the center court, viewers who had just given Princess Catherine a thundering standing ovation found themselves shouting again for Charlotte's calmness. This wave of applause caused the kid to look up at her mother with a smile on her face. The following is an excerpt from a fan post that received 50,000 likes. Charlotte's smile, as the crowd clapped for Princess Catherine, represents every daughter cheering for her mother around the world. Debut Delight. The men's final takes place on July 16, 2023. Both of Charlotte's parents and her brother George accompanied her on her Wimbledon debut. She was 8 years old, and she was holding her first center court ticket. A saturated green Roland Mouret midi dress, nude Gianvito Rossi shoes, and Princess Catherine's signature Ray-Ban Wayfarers were the outfits she wore when she attended the event. By wearing a blue and white flowered cotton dress, white ballerina shoes, and pink-rimmed sunglasses that she turned on and off with comedic timing, Charlotte showed her appreciation for her mother's love of vibrant colors while maintaining a lively and light-hearted attitude. The first apprehensions faded as George leaned in to whisper a joke. Charlotte laughed, sprayed him with her water mist fan, and the two of them fell into the type of shoulder-bumping laughing that made headlines the next day. The reaction that Princess Catherine gave, which consisted of an eyebrow raised in amusement and a little touch on Charlotte's wrist, was immediately turned into a meme with the tagline "Royal Manners, Mom Style." People magazine published a montage of the occasion, topping their cutest courtside kids' carousal. The commenters lauded Princess Catherine's ability to maintain a healthy balance between love and discipline, saying things like, "She corrects with a look, then lets them be kids' perfect parenting." The tale of Princess Catherine and Charlotte's attendance at Wimbledon has progressed from a promise to a presence, with matching gowns, whispered strategies, and sweet hair tucks forming a scrapbook of shared delight that becomes more abundant with each passing July. The following is an excerpt from a post that went viral after the final match of this year. The Princess of Wales came for the tennis, Charlotte came for her mom, and together they gave us the moment of the championships. Thank you for watching the video. What is the best moment you like the most? Please let us know your thoughts, and goodbye for now.